Who's here? Sound off in the comments. Present yourself. While I try to get these gloves on my sweaty hands. Okay. I'm already ready for the first colors that we're going to use tonight for color palette challenge. I actually need to move my camera over. I just realized that it's a little wonky. Hi, Laura. Okay, that should be better. That's much better. Okay, so sweaty gloves. My hands are very sweaty. This room is hot already. I probably should just preemptively put my fan on low. I need to get like a little fan that hooks on to like my light or something above me. So like just a little mini one. I just need like a little mini fan to fan my face. Hey girl! Ready to mani. What are you gonna do tonight? Are you doing CPC, color palette challenge? We're gonna try to do 2 manis tonight. We're gonna do color palette first, and I think we're gonna do some like floral stamping on top of these. And then we're gonna do Meant to Be mani for the spring candy collab that is also tomorrow. I say I'm gonna attempt to do it because I'm a little under the weather. I woke up today very like congested and not feeling very spunky in myself. So we'll see how it goes after this first mani, and we'll just kind of go from there. I'm on cold meds. My nose is all stuffy. Just feeling very blah today. I didn't get a whole lot done. So we're gonna at least do our color palette challenge, and then hopefully I feel okay, and we will do a Meant to Be for the spring as well. But if you're not gonna do 2, you can do 1. You can combine color palette challenge with the spring one and just have it all be in one if you want. That works too. That's kind of why we did them both on the same day. And tomorrow's Karen's birthday. Whoop whoop. So she's gonna have all the candy manis flooding her stream tomorrow. Let's see, what do we want to do? I think I want to do like some short almonds for this set. I think. Yeah, you can do 1, Laura. I'm just being extra because I have all the colors. I want to try to use as many as I can. Hey, Ashley. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. There's no big summer blowout. There is a sale tonight, though. So, yay. Yay sale. So if you didn't get everything that you wanted to from Meant to Be or from the CPC bundle, you can get them for 20% off. Yeah, 20% off tonight with, of course, code Wieners. Code Wieners. And I'm just jumping into it because we're going to try to do 2 manis. Nobody wants to be here for 4 hours. Nobody's got time for that. I don't have time for that. That's a lie. I have time for that. It's, do I have the energy for that? Is the question. Do I have the energy for that tonight? Hey, Karen. Hi, Victoria. Hello, hello. I love this glitter. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm going to try to do 2. Yep, I'm going to try to do 1 for color palette challenge and then 1 for spring. I'm being extra. We're going to attempt to do 2. We'll see how I feel after this one. I think I'll be okay. I'm on lots of cold medicine. And I have a hot tea. Hey, Amanda, you set your alarm again. The queener is here. I'm having myself a hot mint tea. Oh no, I got a glitter. Where is it? There they are. I got a glitter in my pink dip. I guess I should have said what colors I'm using. Bad YouTuber. So I'm using Eggshellent, Carnation, and Spruced, or not Spruce, yeah, Spruced Up from the Color Palette bundle. So this is the full bundle. And I'm using these 3 colors tonight. And then I think we're going to stamp in like white on these, I'm thinking. I think that's the plan. Then we may do a little bit of glitter placement. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. We shall see how technical I want to get. Be-day Eve. Yeah, this one was such a good like spring palette. I love these colors. Next month I think is going to be really cool too. I personally really like what I picked for next month. You'll have to let me know, but it's very fun. It's very summery. Sorry if you guys are hearing me sniffle. Because my head's tilted forward while I'm dipping. My nose is now running. So you may have to listen to me sniffle a little bit. I'm trying to tilt my head back. Actually, let me zoom in just a smidgen. How's that? Is my lighting good? Let's see. That looks okay, I think. I think I'm gonna have to get another set of lights. 21? Wow, Karen. That's amazing. I remember when I turned 21. What a great year. I don't even know how you're older than your kids. You're older than your boys. How's that happen, Karen? So there's 2 dips of Carnation. Hopefully that's clear. I think I might have to get a new phone. Something's going on with this camera. Something is going on with this camera. Probably dropped it one too many times and did something to the internal mechanism. It's about time for an upgrade, I suppose. You can finally have a drink. Yeah, okay. Finally have a drink. Yeah, because any of us waited until we were 21 to drink. And there is 2 dips of Spruce Up. Is it spruced? Yeah, no, it's Spruce Up. I keep wanting to say spruced. I cleaned the lenses off. I feel like it's something on the internal. Hi, Tara. I just saw your message pop up there. You know, weirdly enough, I am glad I'm not 21 anymore. I didn't really enjoy much of my 20s. Not that I didn't enjoy them. I find that I'm enjoying my 30s a lot more. They probably are inside the phone. If I went in and they like shook this phone out, opened it up, it would probably just like half a sample jar of dip would just fly out everywhere. Yeah, I thought that too, Tara, and I went through and I reset my phone. Like I turned it off and back on. I made sure all the updates were good. I went in and checked all my settings and they all seemed normal, like to what I had them set to, so I don't know if it was one of the updates or what, but this is a 14. It shouldn't be acting up the way it is right now, but I've noticed that my pictures are even harder to do. Like if I want up close shots of something, it doesn't want to focus for some reason. Yeah, something happened when I hit my 30s that I was just like, you know what? This is kind of cool. I thought I was going to feel really weird turning 30, and I kind of love it. Now, when I start getting closer to 40, I think I'll have a bit of a crisis, but but I'm enjoying my 30s. Okay, maybe it was an update then, Tara. Do you have an iPhone? I think you do have an iPhone, don't you? Maybe it is an update. Maybe I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, so. Dustin's in the house. Dustin loves that you guys like know who he is and that you look forward to him being at the lives. I think it makes his day. Okay, I missed some comments. Could be an update. 30s are the best. 30s are dope. Okay, so I finally did my first CPC mini. Please tell me about this spring one. Okay, so the spring collab is just any spring mani using candy dips. So there's a graphic that's on the candy page, and I believe she also put it on the Instagram page. It has like all the things like to tag candy and the hashtag to use and stuff like that. So you can combine the two collabs, like the CPC and the spring, if you used, of course, candy colors. So you can do it all together. Let's see. Dustin rocks. I love this. I want to see candy on him. Okay, next time he's at the house, I really need to get him to like do nails or something. Or just like be in the nail room and take a picture or something. Nail me. Hilarious. I'm sure I'll see him sometime soon. I'm gonna give him one of the like stamping cubes. Those are his favorite. Squishy cube. He's gonna be fabulous. I'll give him a whole set of nails. The cube. That's good, J Cube. I'm very curious why Dustin's screen name is Kirk. It's a nickname, based on his last name. I don't want to say his last name, like on here, because I don't want to, I don't know what everybody's comfortable with sharing about their personal information, but it's a nickname based off of his last name. Hey, Bree. Kirk Diesel. Okay. Oh, we're flying through, guys. Look at that. That's 2 dips of everything. Look at that. We're going. We're going to get 2 done. We're 100% going to get 2 done. I believe. I believe. And then we'll probably do... Actually, I don't know if I'm going to go live next Saturday, or not Saturday, Friday for the May the 4th collab. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Need to put my tea on my tea warmer. My tea warmer. Okay. So I'm gonna put those back. And for anybody who missed it when I first came on, Karen so graciously put the Mint to Be and the Color Palette Challenge palettes, or not palettes, bundles, collections, whatever you want to call it. They will be on sale for you guys for 20% off with code Wieners. And I don't know if it's for the weekend or just today. What did she tell me? If she doesn't jump in here and say. For tonight. Just for tonight. So till midnight EST. I don't know what Dustin's favorite color is. I want to say red, but I could be wrong. Forest green. Wow. You're a forest green dude? That's very specific, Dustin. That is not the answer I was expecting from you. And definitely not red. I know, I'm sorry. No, I didn't know your favorite color was green. I know, I'm sorry. I think because like 90% of the time when you're here, you're either wearing a red hoodie or red shorts, and I just assume. I don't even know you, and I've known you for almost 15 years now. What's wrong with me? Okay, so we're going to activate these. I'm a terrible friend. For shame. Oh, good. Good, good, good. I would cry. I would cry if you didn't forgive me. Cool. I had a plan, was unsure about using apricot shimmer. Now it's going to be the main color. Heck yeah. What are you using with it? So I'm going to do press down method here. And this is the dip that has the like little egg shell pieces in it. But even if you didn't use those pieces, I love this glitter just on its own, like the pink and the green, and there's like these little iridescent glitters that flip orange and like yellow. They're so pretty. There's so many things going on in this. Flora, and I have some flower charms. Nice. I can't wait to see it. Nice. Oh, got a little bit more glitter on my fingers than I wanted. Okay. There's going to be so many candy manis out in ether tomorrow. All the candy love. Okay, so I need gel base and gel top, but since I'm going to do some stamping, what do I want to do? I'm deciding which, woo! Oh my god, I lifted up my alcohol and the whole lid came off. Like it popped off. Bad? At least I didn't drop it on the floor. Oh, that would have been terrible. That would have cleared my sinuses right up. So I think this is the plate I'm going to use. Hello. Hello. So I think I'm going to just use some of these floral stamps. I like these like little clusters of stuff. And I think I might do it on the green. I think that's what I want to do. And I'm just going to stamp it in white. So what I'm going to do first, it was kind of a yeet. I'm going to do it on the green. So I think I'm going to, actually I am. I'm going to put a layer of gel base down first. Because gel base can make your stamping polish smear if you put it on after you've stamped. So I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of, I did the whole bottle. I like lifted it up like I normally do and the whole cap came off. We haven't filed yet, so The night is young. I'm going to do a thin layer of gel base, and then we'll put this in the lamp for 60 seconds, and I'll wipe the sticky layer off, and that just protects your dips, and then it also gives kind of like a tacky base that you can stamp onto. So your stamping polish just don't, I mean, they dry fast, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes when they dry too much, they don't stick to dry powders or a dry nail. If you put like a layer of gel base down and then you wipe off the tacky layer, it still stays kind of sticky. Let's put that in for 60. Hi, Nora. I don't remember if I said hi when you came in. I saw your message though. I'm probably not gonna make it, but I got the Earth Day dip that I've been. Oh, nice. That's a pretty one. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. That's one I don't have. That is actually one I don't have. Okay. Where is? Need some of my little alcohol pads. Get these glitters off my desk. Amanda, I recently discovered that I can stamp. I suck at it, but I can do it. Practice, practice, practice. I was terrible when I started. And even then, some days I just can't stamp. There are days where I'll sit down to do something and I can't pick up a stamp to save my life. And then I can come back and use the same plate, same polishes the next day, and it's fine. I did see the plates this week, Tara. I have a whole cart full of stuff. I have a whole cart full. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. The ruffle one is really cute. Alright, let's not drop my alcohol again. Okay, so that came out. That was in for 30 seconds. I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off. And this still has like a little bit of a tack to it, which works really nice for stamping. So we'll do that. Get any of that off of me. All right. This one, I just like the flowers that are on this one. Like there are some cacti and stuff on here, but I like, there's like some succulents here. There's different kinds of, I think these are, let's see. Those look like sunflowers. Those might be some kind of tulip. Those look like poppies. That might be like some ranunculi, maybe. I wish my grandma was in the chat because she would tell us. She's a big plant lady. You should see her house. It's ridiculous. It looks like a jungle. All right, what one do I want to use? I think I want to use this thing. This like big piece. Me too. I love them. I think I'm going to use this big piece here. Let's see. We'll pick it up this way. Clean up any of these little guys. And I think I'm just gonna, let's see. Figure out what placement I want. Just do a little bit of that. Squish cube! And then anything that's left on the other side, you can use that too, but I cut off the bottom, so I'm not going to do that. And then I have these, they have these books. They're like the little stamp books. I've actually started using these, and I quite like them. So they're just a sheet, and you pull them out, and then you take the top off, and then this is nice and sticky. So when you clean your stamper off, you can just, your stamper's nice and clean. If I stamped it right. I'm torn now whether to do flowers or butterflies, stamp or charms. All of it. Do it all. I'm the worst influence. Everything. Butterflies and flowers, stickers, charms, stamp, everything. I'm going to clean that off with some acetone. Hopefully not melt through my gloves. I probably will, to be honest. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. I'll probably have to change my gloves after this set, though, because my gloves are gonna be a little melted from the acetone that I just used. Cute. Okay. So I'm gonna flip this nail, and I think I'm gonna do like a I'm debating. I think I'm gonna do this flower up here in this corner. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I just wanted a little bit of something. A little bit of something. Nothing crazy. I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do. I'm going to put that plate off to the side. I'll clean it afterwards so my gloves don't melt anymore. I didn't want to do any crazy stamping. Just a little something. Just a little pizzazz. Just a little pizzazz. Okay. So now we will top coat all of these. I actually have a really cool trick that I want to show you guys. Let's actually do that. Since we're talking about charms and stuff, I have a really cool trick. Let's see if I can get this over here in the camera. Because I told you guys I had a cup of hot tea. So on my desk, I have like a coffee warmer, like that you set your cup on and it gets hot. Let's see. I don't know if I can get it over here. Ow! Burn myself. Get over here. It's hot. Do not touch, Brittany. Do not touch. Let's see. This guy right here. Ta-da. So with those, you can, I want to show you something cool. I don't know if anybody has seen this. Do I want to take, let's see, do I want to do white? Let's do a white bow. Let's put a white bow on this. Why not? So what you can do is, I'm just going to move my phone up here. So you can take your little plastic charm, and because this is hot, like this is really hot because my mug was sitting on it, you can sit your charm on it. I'm going to do it with some tweezers so I don't burn myself. But if you put it on there and let it sit for a little bit, mine is pressure activated, so I'm going to turn it back on just to keep it warm. But if you do this, you can see it'll get soft. And then instead of your charm like sticking up off your nail like it normally would, you can wrap it around the nail and kind of hold it there until it cools back off. And your nail will now your charm will now hug your nail instead of sticking up off. So I'm just kind of holding it here to let it cool off. So you have to watch like your time and what your charm looks like too, because if it stretches too far, like this one cracked a little bit, but I feel like once you top coat it, or I could put like a little white there, but it's so much nicer to like hug the nail with the charm instead of like, hold on, let me show you the difference between the two. So like this is what it would look like before. So it would stick up off your nail like this, and you would have to like put all kinds of stuff under here so it didn't like get in your hair, or, like especially for people who are wearing their nails out and about. And then when you warm it up and wrap it around the nail, it looks like that. Such a difference. But I wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was cool. And now that this is like, well, I cracked mine. I went a little too far, but it's nice and hard now, so it's not gonna be like squishy and run all over the place. So I'll put that one back. I don't know if I want to put a bow on this set yet, but but yes. You can like melt your charms and wrap them around your nails, especially the plastic ones. And I just cracked that one, so I'm not going to use that right now. I went a little too ham. But you can do this with like a wax warmer, or you gotta watch how close, like if you use flame, you'd have to watch how close you get your charm to it because it'll melt pretty fast. Tea break. Okay, so I'm gonna do, where is it? Karen, that's what she said. There it is. We made 31 minutes before someone misbehaved. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a fun tip for plastic charms. Just be very careful, don't burn yourself. And watch how long you set your charm on the warmer, because they will melt. Okay, I'm not going to go over these ones that I stamped with gel base, because gel base can smear stamping. So I'm just going to skip those ones. Okay, so there are those 3 with gel base. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more on this one. I'm kind of floating it so I don't have to file and shape as much. That looks pretty good. Okay, hang that upside down for a second. Sorry for the sniffles. "31 minutes. That's our record. 31 minutes and somebody had to be a hooligan. Okay, that's going in the lamp for 60. Okay. It's just a cold. My husband said the other day, he was like, my nose is burning and my eyes are watering. And I was like, great, you're getting a cold. And then I woke up this morning and it was just like full on congestion, runny nose, you know, all the fun things. And then your belly feels gross. Blech. I'm on cold meds. Okay. All right, so those are out of the lamp, and now we're going to go in with gel top. And these glitters, we may have to file it because I think I see some little spiky bits, but that'll be an easy fix. Yeah, I feel like we've been sick more this year than we ever have. Like, even during COVID and everything, we were not sick like we have been recently. I feel like I've either had like a cold or the flu or some kind of stomach bug. It's been all over the place. I know. I just want it to be warm. I actually sat out on my porch for a while today, soaked in the sunshine. until my dog decided he was going to go ballistic about the UPS guy across the street. So, of course, then I had to bring him inside. I had some soup today, Dustin. I had some chicken and rice soup for lunch. I had to work this morning for a little bit. And I was driving around. I was just like, oh my God. I just want to go back to bed. I'm so tired. It made the morning go fast, though, I guess. I don't know why dogs think that the UPS guy is evil. That's a fuzzy. Get out of there. Get out of there, fuzzy. I already need another bottle of gel top. This one's already running low. Sure running low. Okay. Oh, my hands are shaky. Do you see that? Okay. Getting a little bit of separation in the top coat from the stamping, but that happens a lot. Especially if you don't wait long enough for the stamping to dry. I'm going to pop those in the lamp, and then we will file and shape up anything that we need to, and then probably go in for another layer of top coat. Because we like an extra glossy top. Dogs don't like uniforms. That's so funny. I know, Brie. That's all I use. They're my favorite. I have like backups from other brands that I used to use, but I reach for my candy ones a lot more. Anybody have anything fun planned this weekend? I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea. We didn't really talk about it. Okay, I'm just gonna go lightly over the top and sides of this nail just to get up any pointy pieces. I want to try the liquids, but I've tried other sensitive liquid brands and still react. There's only one brand I can use so far. I don't think that the dip liquid, like the base, has really any smell at all. The activator still smells like activator, but it doesn't affect me. So I think they're worth trying. They are very good. Nails, soccer, planting dill and some herbs. Oh, cute. Love that. I love an herb garden. I have no green thumb. I attempted to do like a raised bed a few years back, and right as everything was starting to, like, all my tomatoes and peppers and stuff were starting to turn, deer came in and ate my entire garden. The whole thing. All of it. I came in from work and it was just like destroyed. I was so mad. So I'm just shaping the underside of these ones because they don't really need anything across the top. Just any overhang. I love fresh dill. make a lot of like sauces and stuff with dill in it. I love cooking with dill. I think this one's okay. There's a couple pieces. We'll file. Dill is life. I love dill. That's like one of my favorite things to put on fish. So I will make either a dill sauce or I will cook the fish with dill on it, like fresh dill. Okay. That should be good. I'm kind of a big dill. Ba-dum. Get a pickle sponsorship on this channel. That would be awesome. I love pickles. I'm a pickle fiend. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I love dill pickles. I don't like sweet pickles. I don't like bread and butter pickles. I like dill and any flavor variety of dill. Anything else, get it away from me. I don't want it. Get it away from me. Okay. So really, I think I only have to go over the 2 glitters again. Let me double check my stamping to make sure there's no like separation. I think we're okay. I think I only have to go over my my glitters again. Just with top coat. Ooh, I do like spicy dill. Anytime I'm anywhere that I can get like flavored pickles, like there's a Christmas flea market that happens near us, and they always have a vendor that makes homemade pickles. And last time I got garlic pickles, Old Bay pickles, original dill, and there was one other, I can't remember. The Old Bay pickles were so good. The garlic was incredibly garlicky. They were fantastic. I'm actually going to go ahead and just top coat over these ones too, because it'll bug me. I'll know it'll have one less layer than everybody else. It'll feel inconsistent. Deal with it. Oh, I guess I'm off camera there. I don't know why I do that. I think my camera is like in a way different spot than it is. I've been debating on getting like an actual camera, not like a phone camera, but like legit photography camera to record with and stream, but I don't know if I want to go through all that. Because then I also have to have a laptop out and like connect that to it so I can, I don't know, sounds like a lot. There we go. Bree, did you top coat, cure, file, then apply another top coat? I did. I did base, top coat, cured those like normal, and then I filed, and then I'm doing another layer of top coat. I did not do clear encapsulation for these. I like to do gel encapsulation because these gels are thicker. If these gels were thinner, I wouldn't do that. I would use clear and then I would use the gels like normal. But because they're thicker, they encapsulate glitters and stuff really well. So I don't feel like I need that extra layer of clear. and they self-level a lot better than a clear dip does. So that's my personal favorite thing to do. My tea is almost gone. Thick. She thick. My nose. I could do without it. I could do without it right now. Yeah, I like to do that. If you like to use gel top coat, I like to do that. It kind of just makes everything nice and glossy. You know how sometimes clear can get kind of grainy if you don't clean it off all the way. You don't have to worry about that with this method. So there's our CPC mani. See, let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. So you can see that. So that's Spruce Up, Carnation, and Eggshellent. And then we used a little bit of stamping just for a little extra pizzazz. Focus. My very dirty gloves. Well, if you use dip top, then, well, okay. So if you're using dip liquids, you can do like the normal process and then do gel as your encapsulation. And then I believe you can go back to dip top, but I don't know. I've not really tried that. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Okay, so there's one and done. Now to set number 2. I've been wanting to try the gels, and I'm picky on the smoothness of top, and I file into the glitter sometimes even with clear top. Yeah. Are you doing the press down method with your glitters too, Brie? That helps a lot with not cutting into your glitters. A lot. I don't know what I want to use of this. I don't know. Because I've already used Awaken, and I believe I used Flora. I know I used Flora. I forget. I think I used these two. What do I want to use? Maybe do Fuchsia Dust, Minty, and Encore? Yeah, I like Encore a lot. The gel top is amazing. So I think I'm going to use Fuchsia Dust, Minty, and Encore for my mani tonight. But you want me to run through the names of everything on these ones? So there's Awaken, which is a UV, changes to a purple. Flourish. Fuchsia. Budding. Focus. Fuchsia Dust. Blossom, which has some really fun shaped glitters in it. There's butterflies and little like sakura flowers. Lavender. Bliss. My voice gave out there. Bliss. Orchid Dust. Wild Orchid, which is such a really pretty like mauvey color with gold glitters in it. This one is like I think it's a sleeper color. Like you wouldn't assume that it would be really pretty, but I feel like it would be such a classy like one color mani. So pretty. Spring Fling, also another one that has some really cute shaped glitters in it. There's stars, there's little clouds. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. There's little butterfly, iridescent butterflies. This is Orchid. It's going to look white compared to my glove, but it is like a soft pink leaning towards purple. Let's see if I put it. Yeah, there you go. And then April, which has silver foils and little flower glitters that are really cute. Minty, Encore, Spring Chrome, which is really pretty. A Bloom, Azalea, which is a glow, and then Flora, which is a floral with like iridescent flakies in it. Soft flakies, not like hard flakies. Okay, so I want to get out Minty, Encore, and Fuchsia Dust, I think. Is that what I used last time? I don't remember. I think I did use Fuchsia Dust last time. Hold please. We may change our mind. Ugh, my nose. So I've used Fuchsia and Fuchsia Dust, didn't I? I used Fuchsia Dust last time. I did. Maybe I don't want to use Fuchsia Dust then. I could probably swap over for... Nah, that just matches too well. I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to use it again. Sorry, guys. It just goes too well. Encore and Minty. Minty. There we go. Yeah, Encore and Bliss are really cute. Those two. I love these colors. This was such a fun spring collection. Okay, so we know what colors we're using. Now I need tips. What shape do we want to see? We want coffin? Do we want stiletto? What are we feeling? And all of them. Well, I would hope so. Stiletto? Okay. I have some stiletto ready. Minty. Okay, stilettos is winning. Stabbies. Long stilettos. You got it. You got it. Long stilettos it is. I think these are medium stiletto. I don't have long. What is all over this palette? That's appetizing. Give me this. I think it's nail polish. I don't know. Who cares? Not me. Not me. Stilettos it is. Okay, now I'm just thinking about placement. What do I want to do? Okay, bye, Bree. Thanks for hanging out, girlfriend. What do I want to do? Oh, that cup is hot. Ouch. We'll talk plants later. Are you guys the crazy plant ladies? I knew it. Crazy plant ladies. I hope you guys can hear my husband downstairs. We're getting rowdy already tonight. That's one layer of Minty. Can you hear him, Dustin? do this. They're being loud downstairs tonight. He had a very long day, so he needs to unwind. A very long day of driving around. He left at like, I want to say it was like 4 o'clock this morning. And he just got home at 6. 6? No. It was 6:45 by the time he got home. Because I called him. I was like, hey, I'm going live in like a couple minutes. Where are you? Bye, Laura. Thanks for coming, babes. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Almost yeeted it. Saved it. Haha. Gotcha, bitch. Okay. I almost dropped it. I did. I almost did. There's always a yeet. You know that. There's always one. There's always one inevitably every time I do my nails. It's a nail. It's a charm. Something always gets flung across the room. I am cracking up at my husband downstairs. I'm gonna go down later and he's gonna be like, I wasn't that loud, was I? Yes. I love playing videos back for him and being like, can you hear yourself? Because that's you in the background. That's you. I can't make out what he's saying. I can just hear him carrying on. There's just a lot of like yelling going on. I can hear like mumbles and yelling. Okay, I'm gonna move Minty out of the way before I end up getting a ton of glitter in it. I'm assuming they're playing Rocket League. I think. That's usually what they start the night out with. Are you working tonight, Dustin? I'm assuming not. Although I don't know. I know your schedule is a little discombobulated right now. Are you working right now? Are you at work? The place, the job, with the responsibilities. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I wasn't sure what your new schedule was right now. Sweet. I'm just hand placing a couple glitters up here because it was a little sparse. A little sparse. Okay, so there's that one. I love this glitter. It's so pretty. Multitasking. Appreciate it, man. I appreciated the Lord of the Rings reference on my Manny the other day. It's pretty good. Sorry, Victoria. Do you wear matching sets, Victoria? Or do you wear different sets on each hand? I know some people like can't have mismatched hands. But that's personally my favorite. Is to have mixed matched hands. Like when I wear my press-ons, I just pick 2 random sets, as long as they're the same shape and length, and just wear them. Like when I was out yesterday, I had on 2 completely different sets. Your brain will not tolerate mismatched. I got you. I used to be like that. When I first started doing nails, they both had to be the same. Both hands must be the same. And then I started doing content, and that went out the window really fast once I realized I can do 2 manis at once. Hell yeah. And then when I started doing press-ons, it was a whole other story. Like, I can do 8 manis all in one sitting. I wouldn't say 8, but you know. Sometimes there are days like that. I've actually slowed down on how many manis I've been putting out. I've been coming up with new designs for like my press-on site, but I haven't been posting on my other account as much. Okay. There's that. What did she say? I am usually drastically mismatched. I love it. Your friends are making you be social? How dare they? I know what you mean, though. I always yell at myself. I'm like, whatever Brittany made plans for me to go do things with people, I don't like her. Oh, mine have to be the same, like, length and shape, though. I think that would drive me crazy, Amanda. That would actually drive me crazy. I think it would. All right, I'm going to move those out of the way for a second. Because I need to clean up some of this fine glitter. Oh, there's fine shimmer everywhere. Fine glitter particles. They are everywhere. Okay. Past Victoria is dumb for letting them plan things both days. Why do you hate you? Why would you do that to yourself, Victoria? What's wrong with you? I don't like to make plans. I like to bully myself into things last minute. If I have too long to think about things, I'll inevitably want to back out. But sometimes I can bully myself into doing stuff. If it's like, oh, they just invited us today, well, it would be rude. Just gotta go, right? It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, though. I never have both hands done. I never have my hands done, like, ever. Most recently, I wore a set when I went out to lunch, like, last month with my husband and his parents. I wore sets for Easter, and I wore sets to go shopping with my grandma yesterday, and that's it. And the only reason I've started wearing them out and about now is because if people ask me about my nails, I want to hand them my business card. Shameless plug. I'm ridiculous. Okay, let's activate these babies. Oh, there's a glitter there. Get out of here. Business card. That's right, Dustin. I got business cards. I got all kinds of stuff now. Business card, full ass website. Heck yeah. Oh, that's got fine glitter in it. Oh no. The glitter is everywhere. That's okay. It don't hurt anything. Promotion. Heck yeah. Okay, we're gonna activate this and do a little bit of the press down method just to get some of those glitters laying flat. It's pretty flat as is, to be honest. I just want to tap them down a little bit more. A little bit more. I gotta go work overnight to support my Yay! Have fun, Nora. We are definitely, like, I would hate to see what the inside of my lungs look like right now. To be honest with you. I don't think I want to know. Hi, Crystal. I feel like I bleed glitter. Yup. I find it everywhere. My car, my office. Just random places. It's no lie. It's everywhere. Like I'll be out somewhere and just see like a piece on my arm. My husband has quite a full beard, so I will occasionally catch glitters in his beard. I'm like, where were you at? The dog. Which is only fair considering I find his dog hair everywhere. I was reading Dustin's comment. Glorious beard. Glorious. He's been growing that beard for like 2 years now. He's proud of that thing. It's to the point where like I can braid it a little bit. I keep trying to convince him to like let me put little beads in it so he can look like a pirate. He won't let me. He won't let me. It is impressive. You've always had an impressive beard too, Dustin. That's what I want to do to him. like little braids with beads. He's at the strip club. I like it. Whatever works. I'm gonna go ahead and file these ones before I top coat, because I feel like they're pretty flat, so I'm not gonna have to file across the top very much. I'm just gonna do a little bit of shaping on the sides. When in Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I don't think I would like Vegas very much, to be honest. I don't like to gamble. I'm not a big drinker. And I don't like large crowds. So I stay home like a little old lady. Hi, Amanda. Other Amanda. I'm just a little old lady sitting in her house doing nails. I like my house. It's not that I'm not social. I love hanging out with people. I just don't, I don't do it with like big crowds very well. I get overstimulated quite easily. And I'm like a laid back type person. I'm more about the cozy vibes. You just want to hang out at somebody's house? Do fun things? Cool. Want to sit around and have coffee and talk? Awesome. You want to go to a concert? No. Negative. Ask somebody else. Yes, that is correct, Victoria. 20% off CPC and meant to be collections, code wieners until midnight tonight. So 12 EST. I used to not really like where we lived growing up because it's quite rural. Why can't I say that word tonight? But really, we're like an hour from Pittsburgh. We're 2 hours from Columbus. So really, if we ever want to go do anything, we're not that far away, but we're, out of city limits enough that we don't have to worry about things. It's pretty quiet, not a lot of traffic. Prices have stayed low, all things considered. Even though eggs are still like $9 a carton. Ridiculous. Yes, use my link if you so choose. I pinned it in the top of the chat. So if you just click that link and then shop Candy as usual, it gives me a kickback from Etsy, lets them know that I sent you there. And I make a little commission. Because Etsy loves sending people to their site. And we love when you buy candy. So, win-win. Triple win. Yeah, I've heard, Victoria. Columbus is interesting. Nobody's going up to Columbus as much as they used to. I don't think I would do very well in a city. I'm too anxious for that. People make me nervous. Move to Charlotte. You're trying. I know you are. Karen wants me to move to Charlotte. I wish I could. I wish. That would be the dream. Okay. So that's one coat down. Let's let that self-level. Rent me a room and I'll help with the shop. Ohio is pretty calm, at least where we are. We don't have very much go on, thankfully. It stays pretty quiet. Like, you have the normal stuff, of course, like everybody does. Are you moving Victoria into the basement, Karen? I'm sure Kylie can make room. Whew. My energy's starting to wane. I felt myself just be like, wow, like I'm powering down. You might let her on the first floor. Awesome. Okay. Now we'll top coat these babies. Cellar Dweller. That's a great name for a band. Cellar Dweller. That's funny. The Energizer Bunny's running out of energy, guys. I'm gonna have to run around. Do some jumping jacks. Get my adrenaline up. We haven't even been here that long. I'm an old lady. That's our new nickname. Yep, Cellar Dweller. That's her new name. Can we change her nickname? I wish you could do that on like group chats on Facebook. Change people's names. Rename hers to Cellar Dweller and see how long it takes her to figure it out. Oh, goodness, Crystal. That's no. Nobody wants that. Everyday dose. I'm not sure what that is. That is insane, Crystal. No, thank you. Is it mushroom coffee? Ew, interesting. I've had like dandelion coffee. It's not bad. Can't remember if I've tried the mushroom coffee before or not. Maybe not that brand, but that's insane, Crystal. That's a lot. A lot on one person. Hopefully you get some serious or not PTO, overtime. Some OT. Yeah, right? You love mushroom coffee, but it has to be a specific brand. We've been buying coffee from, what's it called? Oh, I lost it. It was in my brain and now it's gone. Is it Blackout Coffee? Yes. The Blackout Coffee. That's what we drink. It's really good. We have pumpkin spice, cookie doodle, which is basically snickerdoodle, and I think blueberry crumbles out there. We just like good, strong coffee. The flavors are a bonus. Yeah, I've heard good things about the mushroom coffee. It's good for you. Ooh, it's got cocoa in it, so it's like a mocha. Sounds good to me. Okay. I know I saw a little glitter sticking up there. Here we go. Okay. So there's Manny number 2. What do I want to add to this? I feel like it needs something. We need something. Some charms, something springy. Do I like little flowers? Those don't match the color. What do I got here? Hearts. I don't know. Looking at all my charms, deciding what I want to add, if I want to add. I do have some purple flowers. We could do that. Let's see. Maybe some of those. Let's see what else do I got. Maybe some of those. Let's do a little flower something. I missed a bunch of stuff. Guess what? My Emmy is on her second ever date tonight. Aww, yay. Oh, thank you, Crystal. And I'm not even on my game tonight. I'm running a little slow. Let me get out Oh, where's my glitter? Glitter, 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 glue. Let's do... Nope. I don't want that one. I know what I want. I want my McCart glue. Yes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, Victoria. I think I'm going to do the roses. I'm looking to see what other ones I have, because I have a couple different mixed matched sets of roses around here somewhere. Where they are, I don't know. Those are bows. I don't want that. Where's those roses at? To hell. Okay, there they are. And they're not the color. Okay, nope. The ones I got out are the ones we're going to use. I think we're just going to do it on this nail. I think I just want to do like one of my, if you've ever seen me do my like flower placement nails, that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to spread out some thicker glue up here on the top part of the nail. And this is the McCart rhinestone glue. I'm doing a kind of thick layer, so these actually stick. This glue is thick, so it will stay. I'm going to... Where's my paw print? There you are. Let's put you on here so I can just grab just that. Okay, so we need some flowers and we need some pearls, a hodgepodge of things. I like to have a little bit of everything when I do these. And we'll use our flash cure light. So I'm thinking I want to use maybe between these two. Let's see. Because that's definitely more purple, but it's almost, maybe I'll do both. Because then this is too lavender. I need more roses. For shame. Okay, let's do, let's see. Actually, I think I am going to pull that purple one because I like that tone better. And then I might use a smaller one of pink. Yeah, okay. So I'm just setting those in the glue. Sorry, I was off camera there. And I think, let's see, what else do I got? Another little purple one. Let's put, maybe we'll put that one right there too. Is it too much? Too little? Too much? Might be too much. I think it's too much. We'll see. So I'm gonna continue doing, I'm gonna add some more glue around these. And I want to add some different colored, like AB crystals and stuff around this, and little like half pearls and stuff like that. So if I'm not explaining what I'm doing, yell at me and I will say something. I'll explain better, but I'm kind of just grabbing things because I can't show it all on camera at once, unfortunately. I don't have all the space. But I am using some like little pointed back crystals and stuff like that. Little half pearls. Spread some of this glue out. It's a little thick. There we go. Okay, now I can start putting more crystals on here. Thank you. I love doing like little rose placements. They're so cute. They're so cute. I guess I could have showed you guys this container of gems and stuff that I have over here, but it's like out of the way. And I'm just picking up random little crystals and stuff. And different purple gems and stuff like that. Oh, I have way too much glue up there. It's like hanging off the nail. Ew! Okay, so now I need like some half pearls. So I'm gonna put these away. And hopefully not knock them over. So this is what I was using to pull different things from. So I pulled some of these, some of those, and these, and just like these different crystals there. I'm actually gonna pull one of these too. Like that. Let's see. I like that. Let's pull another one of those. Maybe we'll pop that right here. And then I want some half pearls just to fill in. So, where are my half pearls at? Okay, so this is the Macart 3D Sculpt Gel, but I use it for gem placement because it's really thick and it doesn't let your gems like slide all over the place. And it essentially is just like a thicker, almost builder gel-esque consistency. And it just allows you to do a bunch of gem placement and your gems aren't gonna like fly all over the place. But that's what I use it for. And you can like, it's real thick too. And you can just squeeze some of it out and put it on a brush and use it like that. You can use this to like create 3D texture on a nail. I'm a bit extra when I do these floral placement nails. I just love them. I don't know why. They're just so fun just to put together and, you know, who doesn't love the sparkle? Who doesn't love all the sparkle? Okay, and I think the last thing I'm going to do is pop a couple caviar beads in there. Because, in my opinion, caviar beads make everything better. So I'm going to pull out just some silver caviar beads. And I'm just going to pop a couple. Wherever they feel like falling, basically. I love caviar beads. They're so pretty. Is it extra? Yeah. Is that the point? Also, yeah. I feel like I'm holding my breath. Essentially created a junk nail with gems. Yay! Okay, I'm done being ridiculous. Okay, so there's that nail. I'm going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds just to let that all nice and cure while I clean these brushes and stuff off. And then when that comes out, I'm going to do a layer of top coat just across that nail again, just to make sure that the crystals are nice and encapsulated. Put my glue away. I didn't end up using that flashlight because I didn't need it. That glue holds really well, so you don't need to like worry about, you know, placing every crystal and then flash curing it. Like, you can put a layer of it down and just do all your gem placement, and you're usually good to go. I'm kind of cleaning up while that's in the lamp. Okay. I think that is good. Now we're just going to do a layer of top coat. Not matte top coat. Oh, that would have made me so angry. That would have been bad. Okay, so I'm just going to do a light layer of top coat. And I'm trying to avoid the like crystals themselves and only do like around the pearls and the caviar beads, because the crystals will lose their dimension if you go over them with top coat. They'll lose all their facets. It like levels it out and you can't see them. They're not as sparkly anymore. So you can take like a brush and go in between stuff. I just kind of like stipple my brush in between the spaces just to kind of let it get all in there. And that glue that I used is a non-wipe, so you technically don't have to top coat over top of it if you don't want to. I just like to for that extra security. And then that'll go back into the lamp for another 60. I use solid nail glue for gems and charms. I do that with like big charms and like big pointed back gems. Like I have a lot of, here, I'll show you. I have a lot of these like heavier pointed back gems, and I use the solid glue for that because it like hugs it a lot better and lets them lay. But like for the flatter things, I can usually just get away with the Macard glue. Hey Brandis, you made it right at the end. And we did 2 manis tonight. We did 2 manis. Yeah, I was just finishing up the last nail. She's in the lamp. Girl, you need that sleep. Seriously. You get that sleep. Okay. So we did a ridiculous flower nail. So there's this set. So that was Minty, Encore, and Fuchsia Dust. I love a floral nail. A floral junk nail is what I like to call them, I guess. Extra shiny, extra sparkly. Ta-da! Yes. Use like a thicker glue like this, 100%, to do gem placement so it doesn't slide around. I used to use like the regular Macart that was like, it had the brush and then it had like the squeezy top thing, but the liquid was so thin. This is thick and it holds its shape pretty well, so gems don't slide around very much at all. I've also gotten cheap glues off of like Temu and stuff to do gems, but you know, watch your chemicals and things like that. So those are the 2 sets we did tonight. So this is with Mint to Be. My gloves are disgusting. This is Mint to Be. And then for CPC tomorrow, both collabs are tomorrow. And Let's see. Where's all my stuff? I had notes. Notes. Okay, so color palette is tomorrow. Hashtag color palette challenge. And then the Candy Spring Vibes collab and giveaway is also tomorrow. It's just using a mani, using your favorite colors. Favorite spring colors from Candy, use hashtag Candy Spring. And for the giveaway, you get a $20 coupon. Use at least one candy color, you get one entry. Use all candy colors, you get 2 entries. Yes, you can use the same. You can combine them. Absolutely. Yeah, Candy Spring is the hashtag for that one. And you can post them both. You can post a mani for each. You can post one and combine them, whichever. I just thought I would be extra and do both. And also, tomorrow is Karen's birthday. Happy birthday. Wah, 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 wah. Happy birthday to Karen. Happy birthday to Karen. Happy birthday to the Queener. Happy birthday to Karen. I wish I had like a confetti popper. That's fireworks. And throw some glitter. Yay! So make sure that you tell Karen happy birthday tomorrow, even though she's going to pretend it's not her birthday. And tag everybody in your spring candy or CPC mani or manis. And I look forward to seeing everybody's gorgeous candy manis tomorrow. It's just going to be a flood of all the candy manis. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for sticking around for a 2 mani live. Who are we? Candy, candy, candy. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you around in the chats and Instagrams and Facebooks tomorrow. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Great weekend. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Adios, amigos.